Some survival stories make us rethink what the human body and the human mind are truly capable of. These are real people who survived the impossible. Today we explore real people who lived through events no one should survive. Plane explosions, lightning strikes, freezing oceans, jungle isolation, and impossible accidents. Our first case is the most famous. And still the world record for the highest fall survived without a parachute. January 26, 1972, flight attendant Vesna Volavio was working on JOT, Flight 367, when a mid-air explosion tore the plane apart over Czechoslovakia. The aircraft disintegrated at 33,000 feet, with every passenger thrown into the atmosphere. Vesna fell more than 10 kilometers, unconscious, strapped to a food cart. The only reason she survived was because part of the fuselage crashed into a snowy, forested slope, absorbing a portion of the impact. She broke both legs, her pelvis, ribs, and skull. Yet she woke from a coma days later. Doctors called her survival a 1 in a billion anomaly. Our next survivor wasn't lucky once, but 7 times. Park Ranger Roy Sullivan worked in Shenandoah National Park in Virginia. Between 1942 and 1977, Roy was struck by lightning again and again during storms. In his truck, outside his home, even while fishing, the odds of one person being hit 7 times are estimated at 1 in 10 to the power of 28. That is a number so large, it may as well be impossible. Roy suffered burns, lost hair, and once had his eyebrows literally set on fire. But every single time, he got back up and went back to work. He became known worldwide as the human lightning rod. Christmas Eve, 1971. 17-year-old Julianne Kopke was flying over the Peruvian rainforest when her plane was hit by lightning. The aircraft broke apart mid-air. Julianne fell 2 miles, still strapped to her seat into dense rainforest below. She survived with a broken collarbone, deep cuts, and 1 shoe. But her real challenge was just beginning. For 11 days, Julianne followed a stream deeper into the jungle, drinking muddy water, dodging insects, and treating maggots in her wounds using gasoline she found in an abandoned hut. On the 12th day, she reached a small camp where loggers found her. Shocked she was still alive, Julianne became the only survivor of Lanza Flight 508. Some survival stories are cold. This one is impossibly cold. In 1999, Swedish radiologist Anna Bagenholm was skiing in Norway when she slipped, fell headfirst into a frozen stream, and became trapped beneath 8 inches of ice. For 80 minutes, her body was submerged in freezing water. Her heart stopped beating. Her body temperature dropped to 56 degrees Fahrenheit, the lowest ever recorded in a human. Doctors believed she was dead, until a faint heartbeat returned. Over weeks, Anna slowly recovered with no permanent brain damage. Her case became the most extreme example of hypothermia survival ever documented. In 2003, outdoor climber Aaron Ralston was exploring a remote canyon in Utah when a boulder shifted and pinned his right arm against the rock wall. For 127 hours, Aaron was trapped. No food, minimal water, no phone, no one looking for him. Realizing he would die there, Aaron made an unthinkable decision. He broke the bones in his trapped arm, took out his dull pocket knife, amputated his own limb to escape. Afterward, bleeding heavily, he rappelled down a cliff and walked until he found help. His story was later adapted into the film 127 Hours. Some miracles happened far beneath the surface. In 2013, Nigerian cook Harrison Okene was trapped inside a capsized tugboat that sank to the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean. He survived for 3 days, alone in total darkness, inside a tiny air pocket. Temperatures dropped, oxygen thinned, sharks circled outside the wreck. When a rescue team finally arrived, they were searching only for bodies. But when a diver reached a doorway, a hand suddenly grabbed him. It was Harrison alive, freezing, dehydrated, but conscious. Divers called it an impossible survival. In 1985, mountaineer Joe Simpson fell from an ice cliff while descending Ciudad Grande in the Peruvian Andes. His legs shattered. He plunged into a deep crevasse. His partner, believing him dead, cut the rope to save himself. But Joe landed on a tiny ice bridge, miraculously alive. He then crawled and dragged himself for 3 days across glaciers and rocks starving and hallucinating, until he reached base camp. His survival is still considered one of the greatest in mountaineering history. From falling tens of thousands of feet to surviving lightning, ice, jungle, oceans, and mountains, these people pushed past the limits of human survival, not because they wanted to, but because they had no choice. Maybe the most powerful part of these stories isn't the danger. It's the reminder that humans are far stronger, far more resilient, and far more capable of survival than we often believe. If you like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe. And click the bell icon so you will be notified of my next upload. Thank you for watching.